Hey guys, I'm back from Canada, and well, I didn't have any groceries, so I went grocery shopping. So you guys are going to see what I bought for under $100. So, got some dog treats for the dog. I think these were about $3. So, she prefers like peanut butter and sweet potato, so those are the ones I like to buy her. I love trail mixes, so I got these nuts, which is for a fourth cup, 180 calories and about 3 carbs. So that's really not bad. It's really just a variety of mixed nuts. I love Brazil nuts and cashews and all that stuff. So this was a good thing. I usually just put it in a bowl, and Corbin and I have snacks and people who come to the house. I will be making my portobello mushroom pizzas. I actually have a video on that. But Trader Joe's, awesome stuff. I got this. I used to drink this a while ago and I stopped doing it. It's a coconut beverage, but what's really nice about this, for 1 cup, it's 60 calories. Fat is 5 grams. Carbohydrate is 1. So that's a really, really good number because most of us probably would only drink about a half cup. That's 30 calories. So barely even 1 carb. So check that out. That's at Trader Joe's. It is not in the refrigerated section. It's over by like the protein bars. Now this is what I'm truly excited that I found. Hey. Okay. You see that? I don't know. Let's do a taste test on these, actually. So they're sunshine raspberries. Sydney, out of the bag. Oh, you dropped your ball. There you go. I thought she was trying to eat, but she dropped her ball on it. Okay. So they've kind of got like a pinkish reddish hue to them. They kind of look like a golden berry. Well, they're not that sweet, at least the one I had. They're not very sweet. It's kind of a cross between like a golden berry. This does not tell me any nutritional info on it. So I'll have to look this up. And I'll try and let you guys know about the carb content in these. These are pretty much, this is what I've learned to do. Instead of using artificial sweeteners and things like that, these are what I pretty much call dessert anymore for my keto or low carb type lifestyle. Is berries seem to be okay for me. Just adding a little bit of berries here and there typically makes me feel really good and like I'm not missing out. And the natural fruit sugar feels good, and I don't tend to like over want it. Like I'll eat a couple and be like, I'm done. Then I did get some blackberries because these just look fantastic. I mean, they look like they're really, really good right now. So those are treats. And then also occasionally I'll combine that with yogurt, especially for Corbin. That's what he likes to eat. Pepperoni, Swiss and Gruyere. It is a 4th cup, is about 110 calories, and this is 2 carbs. Probably more from the Gruyere. I always say that wrong, but anyways, I know what it is. I got some just chicken breast for my salads because that's what I like to eat. You can do beef. I like chicken. It gives me more variety. I always love these, the fire roasted veggies. They're in the freezer. They're super easy. Pull them out, heat them up whenever you're ready. Throw it into a salad, and then they're not frozen by the time you eat it. I mean, whatever you want to do. And then last but not least, check this out. This was at the checkout stand. Cacao nibs, and for 1 tablespoon it's 80 calories. 7 carbs, but 2 of them are fiber, so only 5 carbs. I figure that's really not bad. So what my goal was to do is to take this and combine them with these. So I kind of have a little bit of like a trail mix type thing. And I thought that sounded awesome. So that's it for Trader Joe's. Now we have the rest of my groceries. Oh, never mind. Sorry. These were also from Trader Joe's. I just threw them in the other bag. I found these handy little things. I'm going to give this a try. So I got this, as you can see, hey, out of there, honey jalapeno potato salad. Obviously, I'm not going to be using this with potato, but I do plan to try this with cauliflower. And you actually are supposed to add eggs and stuff to this. So 3 medium potatoes, 3 eggs, a half cup of mayo, blah, blah, blah. Oh, as prepared, it should be about 200 calories for a half a cup prepared. But that's not including cauliflower, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty excited about this, so we'll do a little video on that, so keep in tune. And then a veggie dip, which I'm actually going to use to make my own dressing probably. It's, this one does not tell me, so this will just be what it is. But basically, you're mixing this with some sour cream. And I found these at Rosar's for us, but I'm guessing you can probably find them at other places too. It's just something I want to try. Then I got some organic free-range eggs. You guys know me. I eat eggs every single day, so that's essential to my diet. I did get 1 apple. I might eat a little bit of this, or it might just be for Corbin. We'll see. Then, of course, my macadamia nuts. These are with sea salt. I normally prefer the plain ones that are raw, but they were out, so I decided to go with this brand. I'm also going to add that into the nut mixture. I got some Amish gorgonzola cheese. It is, there's about 4 servings in here, so 1 ounce is 100 calories. Fat's 8 and carb is 0. I plan on trying to make a dressing with this myself because I got some ground beef and I think a salad with blue cheese, and I'm going to combine this with sour cream and melt it and make it like a dressing either over the meat mixture or in a salad, or I might just crumble that in there and eat it. I don't know. But I'm gonna mess around with that. I think that sounds really good. So this is one of our local farms, and they made this yogurt. Yeah, Irish Homestead yogurt. And it's 100% grass-fed. So I feel like these are good treats. Yes, they're going to be higher in the carbs, but the thing is, guys, sometimes you got to think outside the keto box. If it's being purely made at home and it's how the heck do I open this thing? And, oh, there we go. So a lot of times if these things are being made and they're fully organic, you know, or something's a little higher carbohydrate, it's not the carb that matters so much as how it's going to hit your insulin. So if you're keto, obviously, this isn't something you're going to want to try. But if you're low carb or you want to add something in to be a little bit different, then, you know, this is something that you can try. Okay, I can't get this open. I will have to try and do a taste test later for you guys on that one. And then I did get from the butcher's cut, we have some really good bacon. So I've looked into that. It's all really good bacon. So I've got bacon. And then I have 1 sweet potato, just a medium one. Oh, a couple cool things here. Then this chocolate I found at our Rosar's. And this says 0 added sugars, blah, 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 blah. So this is 180 calories for about half of it, or for half of it is 1 serving. Fat is 18 grams, a lot of fat in this. Total carbs is 16, but the fiber is 9. And 0 sugars, erythritol is 6. So it's not too bad. Ingredients: chocolate liquor, non-GMO, erythritol, inulin, chicory root, cocoa butter, non-GMO soy lectin, vanilla, and REBA extract of stevia. So not too bad. We'll give this a try and see what we think. 1 head of cabbage. You can never go wrong with cabbage. I love cabbage. Then, this is usually the yogurt I buy. I actually found the total, which is all full fat. So there's actually 11 grams of fat in this. It's 220 calories for 1 cup, which isn't that bad actually. Total carbs is 9, so this is the lowest carb Greek yogurt I can find. And, you know, I just add stevia in with this, or I take my fruit, and I'm going to show you guys how I make these, like, awesome parfait things. They're pretty sweet. So, this is what I use. I mostly buy this for Corbin, but I will have this for dessert on occasion. And so, I'm doing about half of that serving. So, my carb content is probably closer to around 4. So, still within my macros. Now, this I'm really excited to share with you guys, and I'm going to give this a try. Now, those of us on a keto lifestyle, or, hi Mimi, are on a low carb lifestyle, we can miss bread sometimes. So this is a sprouted whole grain. This is supposed to be grains from like ancient grains, and bread made the way bread was formed way back when. So, it's ancient origins, essence once lived, blah, blah, blah. So, legacy survived through the Dead Sea Scrolls and other aromatic manuscripts. So this is kind of like from the gospel type ideas, how they came up with this. So, I figured I wanted to give it a try and see what I think. It's sprouted organic whole wheat kernels, filtered water, organic sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, flax, millet, poppy seeds, and caraway seeds. So mostly this is all seeds anyways. For 2 ounces, it's about 1 slice. It's 160 calories. It's going to be a lot, but it's a lot of seeds. It's mostly what this is seeds, because there's no yeast. And there's no, like, flour, technically. So, the carbohydrates is 29, fiber is 7, sugars is 11. So, it's a little bit high, but honestly, I think this is something, if you want to have a piece of bread or something special here and there, this was nice, and it's frozen, so you could, 3/4 of this slice. So this isn't even sliced. So 3/4 of this, 2 ounces, is about 160 calories. So I'm going to let this thaw. I'm going to let you guys know what I think about that. But that's kind of a nice little thing to get to do every now and then, to have a little bit of bread or something. Obviously, if you're keto, don't do those kinds of things. But if you don't mind, or you want to go, like this is your special treat time, go for that. Do something that's a little bit healthier. And so this is what I have. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below.